I'm Dorothy Barrera. Nice to meet you too.
These are two attorneys out of San Antonio from the civil rights organization MALDEF. They are investigating the whites-only cemetery here. They visited the home of Dorothy Bodetta, who had tried to have the cremated remains of her Hispanic husband buried in the community cemetery. But this man, Jimmy Bradford, told her Hispanics and blacks weren't allowed to be buried there.
I want everybody nationwide, statewide, whatever, I want them to have rights.
Bodetta says last week Bradford and two men with badges and guns showed up to her house and wanted her to go and pick out a burial site. She refused to go along with them because she said she didn't trust them. Since that time, there's been no other contact, no signed agreements to allow for the burial of her husband or for future interment requests by other Hispanic or black families.
Fortunately, we have federal laws that protect against that type of conduct.
The attorneys from MALDEF spoke to Mrs. Bodetta about what they plan on doing. Afterward, we asked them what they are going to do.
Right now we're going to explore some options. We want to meet with some other folks and then maybe also see the cemetery itself before we decide how to proceed.
Marissa Bono and Selena Moreno did check out the cemetery. They took pictures of the grave of a Hispanic man who died in 1910. His headstone sits just outside the cemetery fence. They also took a look at the rest of the graveyard as part of their investigation. Dorothy Bodetta is not only having to deal with the cemetery issue, but the possible loss of her home as well. She says the individual that she bought her place from is threatening a possible eviction because she can't get insurance on this place. We asked Mrs. Bodetta if she believed that the eviction was a result of the cemetery controversy.
I'm thinking that it's got to do with it. I'm thinking it's got to do with it. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm ready to fight that one too.
And she's not alone, as MALDEF has joined LULAC and the NAACP in looking into this whites-only question here in Normanna. Michael Gibson, 3 News.
He wasn't supposed to be buried there because he was Mexican.